Yeah. This reunion was crazy for plenty of reasons. I feel like most of the reunion was basically about what Kim has said throughout the whole season. So Kim's attitude on the reunion basically was she could say whatever the fuck she wants and no one is allowed to say anything about it because she's a white woman and everything that she says should be taken lightly. Literally. Okay, so they start off the show with Kim and Nene talking about when she took a picture of Nene being parked in a handicap spot. She said she tried to play it off and was like, it was just a joke, you know, ha ha ha. I really don't give a fuck. Yeah, it was a joke. But they played back the clip where she was talking to Sheree and she wasn't laughing. She was showing Sheree the picture that she took of Nene being parked in the handicap spot. She was like, look, she was parked in the handicap spot. They wasn't laughing. And she said it was a joke, but whatever. And then he was being shady like, bitch, well, where's your scooter? You know, I was with the handicapped person. You know, with all those diseases or whatever that you got, where's your damn handicapped scooter? Where's your handicapped sticker, bitch? So, they started throwing around different insults to each other. They ended up talking about surgery. Because Kim was like, all you know how to do is just be loud. Blah, 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 blah. You just loud and big. And then he was like, bitch, ain't nothing big over here, honey. Them floaters that you got up on your chest, now them is big. You need to go back to your doctor and blah, blah, blah. And Kim was like, I wouldn't dare want to go to your doctor. Just know that, okay? And then he was like, bitch, the lips, everything. I wouldn't. Your doctor pulled you a little too tight. Let's not talk about her, who looks bad, okay? So, Kim is just she's like, it's ridiculous. So Andy, he goes to Sheree and end up asking her about. He said, so we're gonna go into a clip and talk about Sheree and her jail bae. Let's call Tyrone and you can use my phone. Sheree look at him like, I thought that little part was funny. So Andy's asking about Tyrone. Sheree says that he may have 2 years if his appeal doesn't go through. So Andy asks, are you going to wait? She was like, no, I'm not waiting 2 years. And he's like, well, aren't you guys engaged? She's like, yeah, everything's good. When you get out, probably not. I was like, wait, what the fuck? No, seriously, that Sheree and that Kim, they're almost the same. They lie so much and they talk fast. Something about them, they make me so uncomfortable when they talk. It's like they never will answer honestly. That's really annoying. So yeah, Sheree, she ended up saying that she's dating and everything. I'm like, okay. And then here comes Portia. Portia been a little shady this reunion. She's been speaking up. Something's going on between her and Sheree. I don't know what it is. She's carrying a bone with Sheree. I'm not sure if she's like trying to show Nene her loyalty or what, but she was coming on a little bit strong with Sheree. But Portia asks, why is she dating a man in jail if he's unavailable and you're dating? Like, if you're already like living like you're single, what's the point of even calling this your man, you know? And Sheree's response was like, well, bitch, people date married men. He's not available all the time. And I was like, that is not the same. But okay. Like, Sheree confuses me. um, Kim brings up Nene dating Mary. Child, this was tea. I gotta take a. Kim brings up the fact that Nene started messing with Mr. Greg when he was married. And Nene was like, bullshit. Bitch, me and him met in 96. And I ain't no near one of y'all hoes up on this stage in 96. So you can't even speak for me and Greg's relationship. Bloop. Okay. Um, so that's what Andy asked Kim. So is Big Papa? I don't know if all of you guys knew about watched the old episodes, but Kim was messing with a married man, and that's how she was getting her money. Big Papa, that's what his name was. And she was saying that, oh, we're engaged, he's going to get divorced or whatever. And Andy ended up asking her on this episode, so did Big Papa ever get divorced? Andy's one shady motherfucker. I tell you, he is shady. So she was like, first of all, I've been married for 7 years. I don't care and I don't know. So she brushed that off. Like she was doing everything else, honey. So Andy brings it back to Tyrone, saying that he spoke to Tyrone and said Nene tried to stalk him, follow him to Philly. Nene said, and he asked Nene, so what you got to say for that? Nene like, yeah, I stalk people. I park in handicap spots. Fucking all that shit, bitch. Give me all of that. She was over it. Like, yeah, I did it. I don't give a fuck. Like, so we'll never know if Nene really did it because she just has this thing where she brushes it off or owns it. I don't know. So Andy brings it to Kim and Kenya about the comment that Kenya said about Kim pimping her daughter out. Andy asked about that because she was like, bitch, you pimped your daughter out to try to get John Legend tickets. Because Kim was coming at Kenya at the party that Nene was Sheree was having a party. And I guess Kim's reason of coming at Kenya was because she felt it was very inappropriate for Kenya to try to go into Sheree's basement when it was unfinished and she was with the camera crew. That was way too shady. So that was enough reason for her to tell her that her pussy was coming out of her dress. She felt like that Kenya should have not said anything back to her. She felt like she should have kept her mouth shut and stay out of Sheree's basement and just take all the shade that she was giving her. That's what Kim wanted her to do. But since she came back at her and was like, "But you don't need to talk to me at all. I don't even want to talk to nobody like you. Because you are the type of bitch that wants to ask John Legend because your daughter suck a steak for tickets." You know what I'm saying? And Nene was in the confessional, was like, I'll listen to John Legend on the iPad. I would never want, his music ain't that good for me to want my daughter to suck his. So Kim deflects about that, said that Brielle's 21 years old and she actually took her phone and logged into her mom's Twitter and wrote it. So there was a question, Andy asked a question and was like, okay, so what is the real reason that you and Kenya don't get along? Because I don't recall you guys really having a real issue. And Kenya was like, there wasn't one. There's really not one. You know what I'm saying? Like, she tried to come at me. And Andy was backing Kenya up. Like, she actually wasn't responding to you at the party. You know, you were calling her husband fake. You said that Cynthia don't have a backbone. You said that Candy was trying to eat your box. You said that Kim said that Nene looked like she was on drugs. I mean, she said so much. It's just ridiculous. Like, and no one is supposed to say nothing back to this lady. She's really delusional. Like, something's really, like, nutty. Like, that's all she was doing was, like, making little goofy faces. Like, I was, ew. I do not like Kim, seriously. Um, it's like she talks so fast, she's so condescending. She's so, like, manipulative. Oh, she reminds me so much of, like, my stepmom. They make up stories just so you can, like, feel bad for her, or just, I don't know, it's weird. Kim said that she had a stroke, she's had thyroid issues, she's had heart surgery, she's had blood clots. She had everything except cancer, basically. Yeah. So, yeah, Kenya was over her. Um, and she basically wanted to tell Kenya that she was out of line from bringing in a daughter thing. First of all, no, she wasn't. Her husband is just as much as important to her as your child is to you. Kenya doesn't have kids. Kenya has her husband and her dogs. You do not, you can't dictate who's important to someone in their lives. Period. Like, you threw the first dig. You said that her husband was real. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Um, she also she told Kenya, jealousy is a sickness, bitch. Like, die slow or some shit like that. I forgot. But Kenya was like, bitch, why would I be jealous of you and your baby ass kids? I'm not jealous of you. Look what you pretty, boo. Well, I would not want that. And I do not want my husband to be my valet driver. Okay? You don't have nothing that I want, boo. And that's when Kim was like, but I got 7 shows. And that's when Nene was like, okay. And what's the reason you got it? Kim's like, huh? And he's like, we want to know. Let us know how you got it, boo. How did you get your show? And Kim's like, what are you talking about? I was asked. She was so lost. She was lost. Your show's called Tardy for the Party. The very woman that you're putting down or whatever on the show helped you get tardy for the party. The very woman who I was talking about, Candy wrote Tardy for the Party for her. The very woman, Nene, is the reason why you were even on the show, to even get the exposure to get the show. She was just lost. She just wasn't, like, she was just sitting in her privileged little fucking bubble and just wasn't understanding that she owed those black women a thank you, something. You know, her attitude was just like, oh, I'm above this, oh, whatever, yeah, you guys disrespected me and my child, and this, that, fuck you, I don't give a fuck. Meanwhile, Candy put her in her fucking place, you hear me? She was like, oh, you're a super fan. Because that's all Kim was doing, was bringing up information that we all seen on the past seasons. You know? Because she said that she know about Candy having threesomes. And she was talking to Sheree when I guess they went to dinner or whatever. And she was like, yeah, Candy got threesomes. I know about her and Todd. But I remember when Candy openly said something about them, like, yeah, I play with girls or whatever, you know. Candy's very open, you know. She knows the limit on what's being professional, and you know how certain things can come across on TV or whatever. But she's open with that. You're not saying nothing new that we don't know. Why everyone just keep on throwing this like sexual thing and Candy using her like this? Okay, she does have a sex line. I understand that. But, damn, like, totally making up things saying Candy wanted to eat your box? Really? after everything that she did for you. That's what they're saying. Like, you should really be on there thinking these black women. I know that your pride is so high. Like, you wouldn't want to look like what? The oppressed one, or you don't want to look like you're not superior than all of them. I'm not sure what it is, but for some reason I feel like she's half conscious of it and half delusional of it, because her certain comments that she made, y'all, it just blew me away, because I really used to like him, but like her comments, it showed, she showed her true colors. Yeah, she also was like, yeah, my cashmere makeup line sold 15 million, and they just was like, girl, bye. But what bad for me was that Kim acts like she's not aware of this roach comment. Like, what made you think, what made you say roach when it's not even a roach? Like, that's like a fly, that looked like a fly ant or termite or something. Like, it wasn't even a roach. So, like, is she aware of her roach comment? I'm not sure, you guys. Like, but the ignorant part of Kim was that she was shutting it down. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she was shutting down the fact that the roach comments are known to actually be used derogatorily. Is that a word? I gotta look that up. It's used derogatorily towards black people. Just like Candy said, she tried to educate her in the midst of her actually being pissed at Kim. She set that aside to try to educate her and say roaches are looked at as dirty. Dirty is looked at as, project trailer park type of trash thing. And, a black person can be sensitive to those terms, especially if it's not even a fucking roach. And Kim just was like, oh please, oh my God, oh here we go, just brushing it off, and not something in me it was getting me heated, like, because I've been in so many situations with like white friends or whatever where they just blows everything I say off as if like, oh, here's a race car, oh, get over it, like, dude, like, facts are facts. Facts are facts. It came across fucking ignorant. First of all, you shouldn't even be recording in her house. And you was going to come in the bathroom, but your daughter posted it on Snapchat to warn you about not coming in the bathroom. Girl, bye. Like, she's a liar. And then Andy asked her about this clip because after the dinner at Nini's house, in the exchange between her and Kenya, she goes over to Portia's house for her wig and Hennessy little get together or whatever. But her red cup, honey, telling lies. She done told Portia that Kenya, because remember Kenya said that she wasn't saying anything for a while. But then she ended up was like, bitch, just quit talking to me because you like to pimp your daughter for John Legend tickets. You ain't got nothing to say to me. So she ended up going over Portia's, I guess, weeks later, whatever, and ended up telling her about the dinner, how the dinner went. And she was like, Kenya said that I made my daughter try to fuck John Legend just to, what'd she say? I tried to make my daughter to fuck John Legend to help my injured child. I'm like, Kenya didn't say that. And I was so upset that Andy didn't bring that up. He didn't bring that up. But they did play back the clip. And Nene And Cynthia was giggling. Cynthia was giving it a little bit too, honey. I seen Cynthia ain't nothing to play with. Y'all think she's a little Barbie Miss Miss Cynthia got some ego with her. She's a little bit full of herself and she's about it. You feel me? But she's also so much fun, you could tell. But anyway, they was laughing from that clip that they played because it was obvious that Kenya didn't say that. So, and Portia, she's tipsy off the Henny. Her response was, because Andy was like, why would you let Portia call your daughter a hoe in front of you, but you were so ready to jump on Kenya? And Portia was like, what are you talking about? So they played the clip back. And Portia was like, what? So why? This was Portia's response to Kim telling her about what Kenya said at the party. What? Why would Kenya say that about your whole daughter? Your whole daughter. That's what it sounded like she said, but she actually said your whole daughter. That's what she was saying, but she was like, I didn't mean it like that. She was so tipsy, she don't even remember what she was trying to say. She wasn't saying, why would she say that about your whole daughter? That's not what she said. She said, why would she say that about your whole daughter? But Portia was so drunk, she didn't even remember. She was like, she didn't take it like that. Girl, she didn't even know what she meant. Looking back at that clip. So they end up playing a clip to Nene, because there was on Watch What Happens Live, Chrissy Teigen and John Legend was there. And they replayed what Kim said about, the music ain't that damn good. I play it on iPad, And John Legend was like, I agree with her. I don't think my music's that good enough to offer your daughter in that way. Boop. So yeah, that was a good response from John Legend. So yeah, they move on to Kim says Candy tried to eat her box. She tried to deflect and was like, well, you said that I had a drinking problem. First of all, you didn't even see that until after you said what you said. Don't be slick, Kim. But Candy was like, hold up, I only said what you said. You said that you've never done anything without having a drink. That's what you said. And that you don't drive because you drink. So I was just saying that instead of doing all your gossiping, like she was doing, I feel like Candy was like, I feel like you need to just worry about your drink problem. That's fat. Me trying to eat your box is not fat. But she was just saying, but that wasn't wrong. You was wrong. And I'm like, yo. So Candy brought up the fact that Kim, they was in Bahamas and Kim was getting her box licked by DJ Tracy. I have to look up DJ Tracy because I'm not sure who that is. I'm thinking it's the lady from Real Housewives of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so I feel like Kim dug her own grave with that shit. She told Andy, I don't want to talk about it. Why would you say that Candy tried to lick your box? It wasn't Candy trying to lick your box. It was DJ Tracy trying to lick your box, honey. All Candy wanted her to do was to bring up the facts. That's all. She just wanted her to bring up the facts. So yeah, I feel like this reunion was crazy. Kim ended up walking off at the end of the show. She called Andy Cohen inside the bathroom. She was crying. Typical white woman tears. I don't give a fuck who get mad about that. White woman is good for crying and trying to make somebody feel bad about them, trying to manipulate people. I don't like when white women do that. Like, that's what Kim did, and she just said so many racist things. I'm not even sure if she was aware of what she was saying, but I feel like at that moment, it was clear to me that what Nene and everyone else was saying about her, I feel like she has racist tendencies or privileged tendencies, whatever you want to call it, because she was saying that she sat on that couch with all black women and no other white woman would do that. How do you know that? That's an assumption. And what you mean no other white woman would sit on the couch with the Real Housewives of Atlanta because all of them are black? You're the only white woman that would do that. That was the first thing that rubbed me the wrong way. And then she said that she was being hammered by 5 black women at one time. First of all, they were addressing you about the things that you were saying on the show. Their color has nothing to do with it. These women so happen to be black. The woman that you were talking shit about so happened to be black. But she was like, these 5 black women were hammering me at one time. Like, are you serious? Oh my gosh, it was really crazy. This season was good. I feel like the reunion was better than the entire season. And I feel like there was a lot more to be talked about on the reunion. There was 3 parts. There could have probably been 5, to be honest, because they cut out a lot of parts. But yeah, that is my review of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Tell me what you guys think about it. I feel like Kim is going to get a lot of backlash after this. I really do. But yeah, tell me what you guys think about it. Thumbs up, subscribe, comment below. I'll reply. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.